After back-to-back overtime games to start the season for the San Francisco 49ers, they head to Glendale, Arizona, University of Phoenix Stadium for this matchup inside the division between the 1-1 San Francisco 49ers and the 1-1 Arizona Cardinals. Blaine Gabbert is out for the season and Dylan Thompson gets the start, University of South Carolina, in at quarterback. Will we be seeing Bryce Petty in the near future? I think it's dependent on how well Dylan Thompson plays. If he's showing good signs, I think he's going to be remaining the starter. But with Gabbert out for the season and then picking up Brady Quinn as a third quarterback on roster, you never know if they really want to sit Petty for the full season and go from there. As Patrick Peterson is back to return, Kyle Brinza with the kick. I am changing his number already. I already changed it, so after this episode you'll see that. As Patrick Peterson gets the return, he's going to make a cut and he's going to be dropped quickly by Eli Harold at the 21-yard line, and that is where the Arizona Cardinals will start out from. In comes Carson Palmer. Bruce Arians-led team, he's at 66%, almost 500 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks in the first 2 games of the season. 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line, come out with 3 wide receivers on the field. Stephon Taylor in the backfield. Palmer, he has a lot of time in the pocket, steps up, throws on his front foot, and it's almost picked off. Antoine Bethea had it, but he could not haul it in. Palmer gets away with an awful throw. 3rd and 8. Pass is incomplete, intended for Larry Fitzgerald. Dante Johnson in coverage. That's a quick 3 and out for the Arizona Cardinals, as Carson Palmer is 0 for 2 passing. Jared Hayne back to return from his own 26. Hayne, with a spin move, gets out to the 40, a gain of about 14 yards. And that's where the 49ers will start off from, their own 40-yard line. Here comes Dylan Thompson. He had a pretty good go about things at the end of last week's game. Led this team to a victory in overtime, including a huge drive at the end of the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. It's picked off! Patrick Peterson in the flat, and he will take it back to the house. Pick 6 for the Cardinals, and they are on the board first. It was intended for Anquan Bolden. A timing route, and Peterson read it the whole way. So ensuing kickoff, here comes Jared Hayne, getting some work in early, cuts it to the outside, gets a great block. Jared Hayne leaps and is brought down at the 42-yard line. A fantastic return. Actually, better return than what he did on the punt, got them to better field position. 1st and 10, coming out in the pistol. It's a handoff to Carlos Hyde, who cuts it back and gets about 9 yards on that carry, setting up a 2nd and short. Now coming out in the straight I formation, handoff Hyde, and he is hit quickly in the backfield. That is Darrell Washington, one of the better middle linebackers in the NFL and the leader of this front 7. He's the signal caller. 3rd and 3 from the 49-yard line. Thompson rolls out. It's a fumble! The ball is on the ground, recovered by Alex Boone, but that is a huge sack from Kevin Minter. And that is going to lead to a quick 3 and out for the 49ers, who have been stagnated on offense in the first 2 possessions. 2nd and 10. Larry Fitzgerald in motion. Palmer, he's going to step up and run with it. Gets a great block and is brought down after a gain of 9 yards by Trumaine Brock. They come out with 3 tight ends on the left side of the formation. Are they going to run it to that side? Palmer, handoff, middle, and Stephon Taylor is stopped in the backfield. That is Lynch. 2nd and inches from the 33-yard line. Coming out in the pistol. Play action fake. Thompson finds Vernon Davis in stride, and Vernon Davis gets past Deion Buchanan. Out to the 42-yard line now. 2nd and 6. It's a draw to Carlos Hyde with a great cutback. Saw the hole in the defense and gets the 1st down on the ground. He has 5 carries and 29 yards already in this ballgame. 3rd and 11 from the 32-yard line. Coming out in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers on the field. Reggie Bush in the backfield. Thompson steps up, throws it short to Anquan Bolden, who spins away from Darrell Washington. But Deion Buchanan cleans up the tackle, and that'll lead to a field goal. It's now 7-3. Arizona still out on top. 3rd and 6 on the next possession. Palmer, another incompletion. He's 0 for 5 to start things off, and the Cardinals go 3 and out. That pick six is paying dividends as the Arizona offense has been just as bad as San Francisco's. 2nd and 3. Pass complete to Quinton Patton on the sideline. Got past Justin Bethel. That'll move them out past midfield. 1st and 10 from the 45. Inside 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Carlos Hyde on the pitch. Down the sideline. Great blocking by the 49ers and Bruce Miller specifically. That's a great run down to the 19. Quick pass off the play action fake. Dylan Thompson finds Vernon Davis on the post. That'll set up a 1st and goal from the 3. 2nd and goal now. Thompson off his back foot. Bad pass intended for Anquan Bolden in heavy traffic. Now 3rd and goal as they come out with 2 tight ends on the field. And Navarro Bowman. Play action fake. And it's going to Bowman in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Deion Buchanan never saw it coming. And Navarro Bowman with a receiving touchdown. They've done some pretty tricky plays so far to start this season off. A halfback pass, a few quarterback touchdown runs, and now a completion and touchdown pass to a middle linebacker. 49ers pulling out all the stops early on. Handoff Stephon Taylor and Bellor breaks right through for that tackle. 3rd and 3 from 49ers territory. Offset I for Carson Palmer. Michael Floyd in motion. Palmer has time in the pocket. Throws, finds Larry Fitzgerald, who got past Dante Johnson, one of the best in football still. Larry Fitzgerald getting it done. Handoff Stephon Taylor, who breaks a tackle-ish. Got away from Michael Wilhoit, but does gain about 4. 3rd and 6 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field for the Cardinals. Complete to Britton Golden. And Golden will get the first down as he steps out of bounds relatively quickly after he made the reception. Could have gotten to maybe 10 yards more before being brought down if he stayed in bounds. 2nd and 6. It's complete to Jermaine Gresham. And Gresham gets out to the 11. The 49ers having trouble stopping the Cardinals on this possession. Very heavily balanced. Only 2 more passing attempts than rushing attempts as Stephon Taylor breaks a tackle and is brought down just. He had an opportunity to get into the end zone, but Will Hoyt and Jaquiski Tart prevented that. It's a sweep to Taylor, and Eric Reed and Will Hoyt clog up the middle, setting up a 3rd and 1 from the 2. I formation. Handoff Taylor, and he is stopped. I believe that is Corey Lemonnier with the stop on the goal line. That will lead to a field goal attempt from Chandler Catanzaro. The kick is up and it is good. And it is now 10-all. 4:30 left in the first half of play. Dylan Thompson looking very comfortable in this 49ers offense. Complete to Bruce Miller in the flat. Miller has running room. Tries to break a tackle away from Patrick Peterson, but he's brought down. 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line. Thompson, another play-action fake. He has time, feels some heat. Complete to Vance McDonald out to the 30, out to the 25, and he goes out of bounds. Dylan Thompson, 8 for 10 passing, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. A lot of safe short throws that get a lot of yards after the catch. Staple of this offense as Vernon Davis makes that catch. Only 2 yards from the line of scrimmage, but gets the first down. Route invented by Jerry Rice, the drag. Really a successful way to go about using this offense. On 1st and 10, it's complete to Anquan Bolden, who was left all alone in that zone coverage. And now inside 3 minutes, 1st and goal from the 3. It's a counter to Carlos Hyde, who breaks a tackle but cannot get away. Frosty Rucker hit him first. Darrell Washington knocked him down. 2nd and goal, it's a screen to Bruce Miller, who is not going to get away from Kevin Minter. 3rd and goal as this Cardinals defense has been a bit stingy on the goal line. Handoff Jared Hayne, who breaks a tackle but is brought down. That will lead to another 49ers field goal. And it is now 13-10. 1:32 left. Palmer on 3rd and 4. Passes it over the middle into triple coverage. And that pass is deflected down. A terrible decision by Carson Palmer, and the 49ers get the ball back. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action fake. Thompson steps up, throws it for Anquan Bolden over the middle, and it is complete. Timeout 49ers. What a completion over the middle to Bolden. Found the soft spot in the zone coverage. 2nd and 8. Quick pass to Torrey Smith, who will gain 5. as Justin Bethel and company bring him down. 3rd and 2 from the 34. Thompson, it's a screen to Carlos Hyde, but he's going nowhere as Deion Buchanan stops him in the backfield for a loss of 2. A 53-yard attempt with 10 seconds left in the first half from Phil Dawson in the dome, and the old man kicks it through. That is his 3rd field goal of the game, of the first half thus far. A 53-yarder from the 40-year-old, and we go into the half with the score 16 for San Francisco, 10 for Arizona. Can the Cardinals come back and win this game? We'll find out right after this, as the 49ers will receive to start the second half. Through 2 quarters, the 49ers have dominated in terms of passing yards, average yards per play, and rushing yards. But they only hold a 6-point lead thanks to some very good goal line defense. 1st and 10, Dylan Thompson rolls out to his left, didn't have anybody open, and he'll take a short gain of 5 as he takes a hit as he goes out of bounds. 2nd and 6, it's a counter to Carlos Hyde, and Hyde is stopped pretty quickly, a gain of only 4. 3rd and 2 from midfield, play action fake from Thompson. Scans, throws it deep for DeAndrew White, who cannot hold on. That is the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu in coverage. Tyrann Mathieu, however you want to pronounce it. Watch it one more time as DeAndrew White, the rookie out of Alabama, has that knocked right out of his hands. Mathieu goes up the ladder and swats it out. Beautiful play, and that leads to a 49ers punt on their opening possession of the second half. 1st and 10, Palmer, complete to Britton Golden, who has running room. Golden brought down just shy of midfield. Antoine Bethea with great pursuit to stop him from getting a touchdown because he had green grass ahead of him. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Single back formation, handoff to Stephon Taylor, who has only 11 carries for 34 yards in this ballgame. 3rd and 3 from the 44. Handoff Taylor, who gets the first down and a little bit more as Corey Lemonnier brings him down. That's a big run out to the now 27-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Carson Palmer and the Cardinals. Trips to his right, complete, throws to his left to Michael Floyd, who got past Dante Johnson. 1st and 10 from the 11. Pistol set. Joseph Fourier in motion. Play action fake. Palmer throws it to the back of the end zone, and it's caught by guess who? Larry Fitzgerald. His first receiving touchdown of the ball game. And that will make it 17-16. Cardinals out on top. 49ers try to answer. Thompson tries to back up and escape, but Calais Campbell comes in and gets the sack. There was really nobody open for Thompson, and he just takes that sack for a loss of 8. 3rd and 16 from the 22. Thompson on the screen pass hit as he's about to throw. It's complete to Torrey Smith. They passed up the screen opportunity to go downfield, and it worked out. 1st and 10, play action fake. And Quinton Patton brings it down right in front of Gerard Powers. A great grab by Patton. And that puts them into Cardinals territory. 1st and 10, handoff Carlos Hyde up the middle. Hyde goes hard for a gain of about 8 yards. He's almost at 100 yards on this ball game after a decent performance last week against Pittsburgh. 2nd and 2 from the 33. Complete to Anquan Bolden over the middle of the field. That's a gain of 7. And Dylan Thompson, thanks to some great play by his wide receivers, 18 for 21 passing, 219 yards. And it helps when you have a running back like Carlos Hyde, who gets 5 on the pitch. Reggie Bush in as Carlos Hyde goes to the bench for a break. Jared Hayne will not return due to a bruised sternum. And Bush gains 6 on the ground and gets the first. 1st and 10, handoff Reggie Bush. Bush staying on his feet, fighting forward, and he gains about 9. 2nd and 2 from the 6. Handoff Reggie Bush, who's stopped by Darrell Washington. 3rd and inches. Hyde back in. And Carlos Hyde cleans up that first down and gets brought down on the 1. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Down by 1 with 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Offset eye for Dylan Thompson. He drops back, throws the fade to Torrey Smith, who cannot get both feet in bounds. Incomplete. Tyrann Mathieu pushed him out. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff. Carlos Hyde. And he is stopped short. We start the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal from the 1. Thompson. No one's open. He rolls out. Tries to throw. He's hit from Alex Okafor and dropped. Incomplete. And Dawson and the 49ers have to settle for his 4th field goal of the ball game. It's now 19-17. 49ers out on top. Arizona trying to answer. 1st and 10. Play action fake. Palmer airs up deep to Michael Floyd, who makes the catch. And he breaks a tackle. Floyd gets away from the defense and he is gone. 80 yards for the touchdown as Floyd got past Trumaine Brock, broke Eric Reed's tackle, and Dante Johnson could not catch him. It's now 24-19, Arizona back out on top. Bruce Ellington into return to replace Jared Hayne. He gets to the outside. Ellington out to the 40 and tripped up at the 45-yard line. A great return for the 49ers as they have dominated on special teams all game long. 1st and 10 from the 45. Thompson looking around. Nobody's open and he's brought down by Alex Okafor. The 3rd sack of the game for the Cardinals, and that's a loss of 8. 2nd and 18 from the 37. Thompson pass underneath to Quinton Patton. He's wrapped up immediately by Tyrann Mathieu, setting up a 3rd and 13 from their own 41. Trips to his right. Reggie Bush in the backfield. Thompson drops back. Complete to Vance McDonald right in front of Mathieu, and he gets enough for the 1st before Deion Buchanan gets in with a big hit. 2nd and 11. Thompson under center. Handoff Carlos Hyde. Hyde finds the gap. He has green grass ahead of him. The 10, 5, and he's stripped. He is stripped on the goal line by Gerard Powers. Powers comes in and stops Hyde inches short of the goal line. The ball is recovered by Darrell Washington, and that is indeed a touchback. A huge turnover by the 49ers on the goal line. And the lead remains 24-19. Arizona out on top. After an incompletion out wide, and another 3.5 for the Cardinals, quick pass to Anquan Bolden, who gets away from Kevin Minter. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 49. Play action fake. Thompson rolls out, finds Bruce Miller in the flat, and Miller runs out of bounds after a gain of 11 yards. Still down by 5, inside 8 minutes left. Handoff, Carlos Hyde goes right up the middle, runs hard, and gains 8. He's almost at 150 yards on the ball game, but that turnover was crucial. 2nd and 2 from the 30, play action fake. Thompson, pass incomplete, intended for Vernon Davis. 3rd and 2 from the 30. It's a draw to Carlos Hyde, who's got the 1st down, out to the Cardinals' 25-yard line. San Francisco moving the ball well down the field. They've done it all game. Complete to Vernon Davis in the flat, or on the drag, as he's wrapped up quickly by Justin Bethel. 2nd and 3 from the 18. Low snap. Reggie Bush gets it, breaks a tackle, and Reggie Bush, with some great ball carrier vision, gets enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, adjusting the plate at the line of scrimmage. It's a draw to Carlos Hyde. Hyde tries to spin away, but his knee went down. Gain of only 1. 2nd and 9 from the 14. Thompson, pump fake. Throws in the flat to Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde is in! Touchdown 49ers! And it's now 27. Actually, it's 25-24. They're going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Thompson, quick pass in the flat to Davis for the 2-point conversion. A 3-point lead for San Francisco with 4:42 left. That pass is complete to Jermaine Gresham in front of Michael Wilhoit. And he gets out to midfield. A big play after the touchdown by the 49ers. 1st and 10 from midfield. Palmer under some duress, complete to Jaron Brown. As John Brown's not in, Jaron Brown has running room, makes a bad cut, and he's brought down by Navarro Bowman and Antoine Bethea. He had a chance to score, but Jerron Brown, I don't know what he was doing. He might have seen somebody that wasn't there or just heard the footsteps, as that's complete to Jermaine Gresham. 2nd and 3 from the 23. Draw. Stephon Taylor. Taylor stopped. Navarro Bowman there. 3rd and 2 from the 22 with 2:45 left. Michael Floyd in motion. Palmer looks. Quick pass to Floyd. Whew. Good coverage, but it does not matter. 1st and 10. Handoff. Stephon Taylor. And Taylor's brought down after a gain of 8 yards. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 2 from the 10. Palmer. Handoff. Taylor to the left. Taylor tries to spin away, but he's brought down. Tank Carradine in on that tackle. Vontae Leach in motion. 3rd and 5. From the 12, Palmer throws a fade to Michael Floyd. It's out the end zone, and that will lead to a Chandler Catanzaro field goal attempt from 30 yards out to tie this ball game up. The kick is up and good, and we are tied once again at 27 apiece. 1:42 left. Kick is away to Bruce Ellington, 3 yards deep. Ellington makes a cut to the outside. Bruce Ellington has running room. Out to the 40, the 50, the 45, and knocked out of bounds by Britton Golden at the Arizona 43-yard line. What a return by Bruce Ellington. 1st and 10 from the 43. Thompson throws, complete to Torrey Smith, who made a great move to get past Gerard Powers. He expected a streak, and Smith stopped on a dime. 1st and 10, handoff Carlos Hyde, who runs hard up the middle and gains 9. Arizona calls their 2nd timeout. 2nd and 1 from the 12. Carlos Hyde with a cut, and he gets the 1st down. They're out of timeouts. With under 1:20 left, they just need to run out the clock a little bit, and 1st and goal, there's a run, and there's a flag. Bad time to get caught holding, and it's on the 49ers. It's on Alex Boone. A veteran making a rookie mistake. You don't need yards, you just need to center it. 1st and goal. Handoff Carlos Hyde, and Hyde gains 7. 2nd and goal from the 12. Handoff Hyde up the middle. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down. There's another flag on the play. It's going to go against San Francisco with another hold. Some terrible, terrible flags by the 49ers. They just need to run the ball. Keep the clock moving. 2nd and goal from the 20. Hyde right up the middle. And they're going to call a timeout with 5 seconds left. It'll be a 31-yard attempt for Phil Dawson. The kick is up, and it is good! And the San Francisco 49ers need to kick this one off, and then they seal it. Dawson's kick is a pooch punt. Recovered by Gresham. Gresham brought down almost immediately, and that is your ball game. Final score is 30-27. The San Francisco 49ers defeat the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona by a final score of 30-27. What an incredible ball game as both teams put up double-digit points in the 4th quarter. San Francisco almost 500 total yards of offense, but they had 2 costly turnovers. Arizona, despite only 325 yards of offense, stayed in this game thanks to that pick 6 and that fumble forced on the goal line by Gerard Powers. Dylan Thompson ends the game at 25 for 31, 308 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick in his first NFL start. Carlos Hyde, 26 carries, 181 yards on the ground, a fumble, and a receiving touchdown. Taking a look at defense, Antoine Bethea had a pretty good game, but the real MVP in defense/special teams is Phil Dawson, who was 5 for 5 on field goals, including hitting a 53-yarder before the half. Patrick Peterson had that pick 6, and Gerard Powers had a huge forced fumble. The 49ers take on the Packers next week. The Green Bay Packers are going to be a tough task, especially because Aaron Rodgers. Luckily for the 49ers, they didn't have to face John Brown. As both teams sit at 2-1 now, the Cardinals fall to 1-2, and the 49ers have sole possession of first place in the division. After a Week 1 loss at the Bears in a very close game, the Packers came out and won their next two, including dominating the Kansas City Chiefs 27-0. Aaron Rodgers broke his streak, however, of games without an interception at home. Crazy to think that Aaron Rodgers is already in his 10th season. But overall, this Packers team is going to be a tough one. Without Jimmy Ward, it'll be interesting to see how the 49ers can combat a spread offensive look like the Packers like to run with Devontae Adams, with James Jones, with Randall Cobb, etc. So it'll be a good task for the 49ers defense, but their offense looked pretty good. We'll see if they can keep that up with the 49ers now having some tape on Dylan Thompson and more tape on Carlos Hyde. Last but not least, we take a look at Colin Kaepernick, who lost his third straight game with the New York Jets by a final score of 24-21. This was his best game of the season, but he just could not do enough. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy Saturday. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.